in the kitchen now, and you know, it's winter. We all need to warm up, curl up, read a good book. And Melissa from Fava Tea says you need to curl up with a nice cup of her tea. Good to see you.
Good to see you.
Boy, how exciting with the Packers and the Super Bowl and all that kind of good stuff.
Isn't it awesome? Even driving in, going past Lambeau Field, it's just like, it gives you goosebumps.
I agree.
You know, it's just, the big flag is out there, the parking lot is packed, there's people walking around with bags, they're purchasing. It's very cool.
Busy week, too. We have not only the Super Bowl victory, we have Valentine's Day. It keeps going. There's something going on every weekend. And so you're doing some fun teas for Valentine's Day?
We are. And actually, I wanted to show the tea press also. So we can start off with this, because this will take a minute or two to go.
And this is a neat thing, too, Melissa. This is we'll get that water hot, like, no problem.
Immediately, correct.
So tell me, what is a tea press?
Tea press is where you put the tea right in the middle, right in the infuser.
Okay, so it's already in there.
It's already in
that
there.
Little silver insert?
Infuser,
okay.
right.
Okay.
And then we're just going to put this on top, and we're going to let it sit for a few minutes while we talk about some of our holiday blends and some of our cute and cozy mugs here. But what's going to happen then is I'm going to take the top of that, I'm going to push the tea all the way down into the bottom of that infuser, and it's going to halt the brewing process.
Oh, okay.
So you're going to have this magnificent pot of tea. And it's going to stay warm because all that tea is in the bottom there. It's condensed down there, but nothing's going to oversteep for you.
Smells so good. And, you know, I think, not that flowers aren't wonderful, they are, but they die. And you, especially Valentine's Day, you can spend a fortune on them.
Exactly.
But I love to get other little gifts for Valentine's Day or Mother's Day, things that will last. And if you've, always wanted to get into the tea thing, Melissa's teas at Fava Tea, they're like no other tea. They're not like the teas that you get at the grocery store. They're amazing.
Exactly.
How many different teas?
A little over 300 in the store.
And lots of different samples, and I know some people are watching their weight and things like that. Some of the teas taste like, you've got one that tastes like lemon meringue pie.
Exactly. Chocolate strawberry. Read My Lips, for example. That one's got little candy lips in it.
How cute. This is perfect for Valentine's Day.
Chocolate tea, it's got a little bit of mint, it's got vanilla in it, so it's not a terribly strong tea. We'll talk about some of our stronger blends in a minute, but that's one that's just a very, very mild blend. It's just seasonal for us. This is the second year that we're bringing it back. And so it'll be around through Valentine's Day, and as long as we still have it, and then we'll sell it out, and it'll come back again next year. So it's one of those blends. The other one that I brought today, that one's called Two to Tango. So it's sort of like Cinnamon Toast Crunch with apple.
It's amazing. And what a neat, I just think if Bob were to go out and get me a teapot and pick me out a couple of teas and a neat mug, I mean, I just think that puts so much thought into it. It's something different. And, Valentine's Day isn't just a couple's thing. Do something for grandma or your friend or that special someone. I think it's, we all need to tell each other we love them and that they're special in different ways. So.
And it doesn't have to be intimidating either. I know you hear 300 different types of teas, so where do I start? Well, you start with us.
Sure.
And we'll greet you when you come in the door. We'll take you through the entire process, 7 different samples every day. So we take all the thinking and all the anxiety out of it because we can guide you through the entire purchase.
Love it. 2 more teas?
2 more teas to talk about. These 2 are both Earl Grey blends. So this one is the Duchess and that one is the Duke. Oh. So the Duchess is an Earl Grey tea that Earl Grey is typically the oil of bergamot. That's what makes a tea an Earl Grey. This one's blended with berries. That's the Duchess.
Cinnamon,
and this one's cinnamon and clove, and that's the Duke. So those are our 2 new blends.
Well,
and then we have some little doggy mugs here.
Cute. And then you can brew your tea, just pour it right over in the inserts. I love
do it in there too.
Okay, let's press this away.
So we're going to go ahead, and because this one was brewed at 212 degrees, it's just going to be a little bit hot. So I'm going to put that down. I'm pressing the tea now down to the bottom of that infuser.
While you're doing that Fava Tea, new location right across from the mall there. A great location.
Here's the other beauty of this. And I know I've got 100 teapots at home, and if you have one, you probably have several. But look at how nice that poured. No drip.
Oh, it's beautiful,
No
too.
drip.
So pretty. Well, let's have a spot of tea, shall we?
Sounds good.
Thanks, Melissa. Great to see you.
Thank you. Nice to see you too, Amy.